Namaskar. So, as you know, I visited the place called Thanjavur. Now, Thanjavur, we all know, some of us know, just because of the Brihadeshwar temple. Now, there is a lot more to it than Brihadeshwar temple because the Maratha legacy is very much alive there, and the last ruler of that place was Raja Sarfoji II, and I read about him, and he was a really good man. He was fond of literature, he was fond of arts and craft. He would go to pilgrimages and try to strengthen the Hinduism aspect of it. And he adopted 2-3 kids, and to just try to move forward the Hinduism legacy, and it's amazing. Now there are 4-5 museums there, each of different caliber, each of different variety. As you can see, I have already posted 2 of them. I saved the best 2 for last. Actually, the best one I could not take in the camera there because we are not allowed to click any photos in that museum. But that museum is the Saraswati Mahal Library. There are so many manuscripts there, like so many ancient manuscripts. There is this world's oldest manuscript. There is this manuscript that has the Ramayana, Valmiki Ramayana, all 24,000 verses of it in this wide manuscript, and probably this long manuscript. There were kinds of manuscripts, paper, be it leaf. There was a copper manuscript, and this was all curated by Sarfoji II. And that museum just blew my mind. There were so many drawings from various Britisher era artists. There was this world's smallest manuscript, which you have to see with a magnifying lens. There were the Pattachitra manuscripts of the Ramayana, the Tulsidas Krut Ramcharitmanas. All of the Kand were in one single, what we can say, like a foot long, maybe even little, all miniature drawings, including all of the Kand. And I just wish I could have captured it because it was that beautiful. And that museum was the highlight of my trip. The saddest thing is I could not click or capture it and show it to you all. But so what I'm going to show you instead is there was this stone idol gallery which had all kinds of stone idols from 8th, 9th, 10th and 12th century. Very few of them were very recent, the 18th, 19th century, but most of them were of the 10th, 12th century. So what I wanted to capture and click is these idols that had very intricate carving, detailing in stone by the people of that time with very little tools as such. But the intricacy, the detail, it's beautiful. And one more thing that I really loved it, as well, I was clicking the photographs, the camera was registering it as a person. It was that lifelike. So just enjoy. So the first idol that is of Vishnuji. Now you can, there are specific things that they have taken care of. Like for example, if it is Vishnu, you will always see the Shankh Chakra. At least there will be Shankh Chakra. Then you can see Gada Padma if they, it fancied them. But see, this has the South Indian style mukut, and that is the Sudarshan Chakra in the left hand, right hand, and in the left we have the Shankh. The amazing detail of it, because like there is this sash kind of a thing. Probably it is a gold jewelry that they have carved on it, and look at the fine jewelry detailing that they have done, and there is also this very much the kamarband kind of a thing that they have carved into it. The next is this is Shiv. I guess this is the Nataraj form. I could not. There were written names of it and the century of it, and unfortunately I could not. I did not click the names and the century or the time period. But you can see this is the Nataraj because he has Parvati ji at his side. He is in the dancing form, and the most important thing of Nataraj is that he always will have the Apasmara demon crushed under his foot. So that is how we can make of it that he is Nataraj. Like, look at the amazing detail of it. It's crazy. I just would like you to see it for yourself. There, the cloth, the way it flows, it is all carved in stone, and you can just feel like it's just gonna burst into life and just dance. The next is Ramji. For Ramji, they always have Dhanush. That is how we know that it is Ramji. And if it is the Vishnu form, then there will be Shankh Chakra. That is how we'll know that it is Vishnuji. Next, I don't know if I've mentioned, but the Kapali Bhairav form of Shivji is the most fascinating for me, because the backstory of it, how the character moves forward. If we think of it as a character in story, it is a real form of Shivji, but I am trying to take it as a story character to make it simplified for you all. Now there were stone idols from very early on. There is this 1,000-faced Shivji. There is this Ardhanarishwar. The South Indians are obsessed or focus on the aspects of Hinduism that probably we as North Indians or the West don't see as much. The Ardhanarishwar, then this Kapali Bhairav form, the Varaha form, the Narasimha form, it is all very well celebrated, very equally celebrated than the other forms of Vishnu or Shiv or Shakti. Next is Mataji. This is Ma Durga or Ma Bhavani. She is decorated with all the ornaments, decorated with all the weaponry. It's just so beautiful of all of this. Some of the idols from very early on have their hands demolished by the invaders. Some of them have been washed over time, like this statue over here. It's smoothened out with the years of centuries of wear. This is a very particular form of Mahadev and Ma Bhavani. And while I was there was this tourist who was there with a guide to see all of these, because tourists need to know or understand what they were. And they are, I feel, much more curious than we are, because we see it all the time, all of these idols, but they don't. So they have a much more curiosity, which is good. So here Ma Bhavani is kind of behind Shivji. It's like she's hiding. But what the tourist interpreted of this was that she is like Ma Bhavani by choice is behind Shivji. At any moment she can come beside him and fight wars beside him, and she had that choice, or she had that kind of power, and it's by her own choice that she is that way. And to me that was really beautiful, because she gave the concept of equality, and she gave the concept of women power. Like, it was in her power, it was in Ma Bhavani's power, and nobody would have stopped her. There were so many stone idols of Surya Narayan with his chariot. Some of them, this is the Ramji, Ma Sita and Hanumanji. This is very early on. Varaha avatar of Vishnu. There is also a Varahi avatar of Vishnu here. They have painted it and they knew about it. Now this is one of my favorite because this is of Kapali Bhairav, that's why I guess it's my favorite. But Kapali Bhairav here always has a flame around his head because it was his anger that was out of control, but he still managed to control it, and he still did what he should have done. He went into Bhikshatan, and yeah, he did penance, and then he was free of the Brahmhatya pap. And this is Kapali Bhairav. Now Kapali Bhairav is the only statue that would have some kind of phallic sign there, that is how we know that it is Bhairav. And Vishnuji, and this is the Surya Narayan that I was talking about with his Rath. This is the Varahi avatar. It's very early on, and it is seen wear and tear, but this is the Varahi avatar. This is Surya Narayan or Narayan because it's Shankh Chakra, and that is Lakshmi Ji beside him. This is again Kapali Bhairav. These are all the Ganas of Mahadev. They were all very much, kept in a nice position over there, surrounding him. This is Mataji. She has Shankh. She has Chakra. In her Durga form, she had taken over the Sudarshan Chakra from Vishnu, the Trishul from Mahadev, and the Kamandal from Brahmaji, and that's why she is holding the Chakra, because she was the only female, she was the only Tattva that could handle the energies of all three, Brahma, Vishnu, and Mahesh. So yeah, this is all about the stone museum. I only captured a few, but it's an amazing gallery. I'll talk next about the copper gallery, which is again very beautiful.